But well, since you said you are a diehard Marvel fan, Lamont, what do you think about this right here?
Well, I don't trust Red Wing. Hold on a minute.
You don't have to trust Red Wing. But I'm gonna go see if he's right. 'Cause I have a feeling they might be a part of the big three.
What big three?
The big three.
What big three?
Androids, aliens, and wizards.
That's not a thing.
That's definitely a thing.
No, it's not.
Every time we fight one of the three.
So who are you fighting now, Gandalf?
How do you know about Gandalf?
I read The Hobbit in 1937 when it first came out.
So you see my point?
No, I don't. There are no wizards.
Doctor Strange
Is a sorcerer.
A sorcerer is a wizard without a hat. Think about it, right? I'm right. I just came up with that. It's crazy. But look, that's not the point. These guys aren't magical, all right? They use brute force, just like you. The incredibly annoying guy in front of me with the staring problem.
I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
1 minute, 2 drop-offs, eh?
So what's our plan? Great. So no plan.
30 seconds!
Enjoy your ride, Buck.
No, you can't call me that.
Why not? That's what Steve called you.
Steve knew me longer, and Steve had a plan. 15 seconds to drop.
I have a plan.
Really? What is it? All right, here we go.
I like it.
Ready, and
Wait for it.
action!
It's an example of opposites attract. We couldn't be more different.
I got a vibranium arm.
And I can fly.
There are definitely days where I feel like he's gonna kill me.
What's going on in that cyborg brain of yours? Gears turning. Oh, they're malfunctioning. They're on fire. God, I hate him.
He's like, you know, when you have a fly in your house and it just won't go away. But we have a very good dynamic.
Absolutely not.
Come on, I'm telling you, we got...
We have fun with each other, and that carries into these characters.
So what's our plan? So no plan. Great.
I'm so excited because it's exhilarating.
It's a throwback to all those buddy comedy action movies. You just don't know if they're gonna kill each other or not.
That little girl kicked your eye.
Yeah. Now again, another reason you need to subscribe to these brothers' channels is because your boy Lamont already talked about this on Friday with Larry. You know what I'm saying? They ahead of the game. I'm late. So Lamont, I'm gonna give it to you, man. I know you're excited about it, but I want to hear you geek out because I ain't heard you geek out yet. I had to turn it off because I wanted to be surprised. But how you feeling about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier that's debuting on Disney Plus March 19th? The floor is yours, sir. The floor.
See that? that's my geek card.
This guy is stupid. Man, watch the children.
Oh my Lord. Children, some things are going to make you have inanimate things pop up out of your control, and this is one of them. B. Avery, I read reviews for people that have already seen the first episode, and they have said it is everything we're thinking. It is like Marvel has left the big screen and has come to Disney Plus. The dynamic between Bucky and Anthony Mackie's character is just it's outstanding. They really hate each other, but they love each other, and they're attached via Steve Rogers. I am now looking at Anthony Mackie, and I don't see Clarence from the rap battle with Eminem no more. I'm starting to see someone step into his own as the Falcon /
World.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Every time I see him flying around his Falcon, I see Clarence. But now I'm starting not to see Clarence. I'm so excited. I can barely contain my composure. We will be reviewing this week if B. Avery going to come join us.
Oh, I definitely will be there. Yes.
I've heard nothing but good. and I will be putting out a lot of videos dealing with this, but B. Avery looks good. The chemistry between these two guys is outstanding. I've heard they're going to be having all these cameos from various people confirmed by Kevin Feige, Anthony Mackie, and Sebastian Stan. I can't wait. Somebody else take the floor because I might drill a hole through it.
Already, one take. What you got?
Look, I think one of the things that gets me the most about it is that it seems like Bucky is not a stick in the mud anymore. I always felt like Bucky was too serious. Now it kind of feels like he's loosened up. I don't know if that's like just the from being around Falcon or what, but it seems like he's loose, and they the back and forth between the two seems like it's just gonna be fun. I'm just looking for a bit of nonsense because it seems like it already got that Marvel humor that everyone loves. I'm ready for it. Of course, I haven't seen it. You know, I'm not one of the special people out there that seen it earlier. You know,
Avery's over there like I've seen the end of it already. I'm on episode 8 right now.
Anyway, Larry, what you got, man? How you feeling?
The special Negroes.
Blah, blah, blah. What you got, man? What you got?
Man, you know, I love the fact what he said. It's gonna be like the buddy films of the old, where you had all these fun things, like, you know, shows like Lethal Weapon and Tango and Cash and all these old buddy movies from back in the day. I think it would be a lot of fun. You know, some people say Anthony Mackie doesn't have that it factor. We talked about that very subject here. I was watching some of the stuff. I think some of the problems with Anthony Mackie when they write for him, I think part of the problem is they make him too wordy sometimes. Like that scene where they were at the airport and they were talking about the aliens. What was it? The aliens,
the wizards, the
wizard. Yeah. And he said, what about Doctor Strange? He said, a sorcerer is just a wizard without the hat. And then they cut to Bucky, and he looks off like he's thinking about it. That's where they should have cut it right there. They should have been mic drop. He should have walked off towards the plane like, I'm just going to let that sit there on you. And instead, he continued to explain it and try and explain it and talk about it. And that just sort of takes some of the cool factor away from the fact that you just won this argument with them. And I think that's what they do with his characters sometimes. They make him too wordy.
I ain't mad at you. Well, I'll go ahead and say I think we all did enjoy WandaVision. It was an unexpected surprise, and to me, WandaVision, it did feel like it was in the MCU, its own little subsection over here on the side in Westview, but it did feel like it was in the MCU. Now, I have not seen episode 8. I was lucky enough to see the first episode, and one of the things I will say, literally from the first frame, is that this literally does feel like an MCU movie. It doesn't. It literally feels like you're watching a movie at home. Same tone. Just it's like it. You know, it feels like an MCU movie. The episodes are much longer. I think it was like 43 minutes, not including credits. And what I liked about it is they stepped up the action a ton. That first I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but that first episode you do get to see Falcon flying around in his suit, and it's dope as hell. It is dope. You also get a little bit of action of Winter Soldier, and that's cool too. But what I like the most about it is you finally get to see where these characters come from. You know, like we get to, like it when Anthony Mackie, the Falcon, had popped up before, he's only popping up during the battlefield. You know, or some type of interrogation of like how they're going to execute the plan and save the day. You know, you get that here, but you also like, okay, where does this guy sleep? Who does he love? Who cares about him? What are his personal issues? You know, what does his family look like? And the thing with Bucky, the Winter Soldier, is he just been in the battle from the jump. You know, he was at the end of Civil War in 2016. He was frozen in Wakanda. And then we didn't see him again until 2018 in Infinity War, when he got a new arm, and then we saw him in the post-credit scene in that tent with Shuri, and then he was dusted, and then we saw him in Endgame at the battlefield. So where is he at in his mental state? Right. You know, when he's not kicking it with the rest of the Avengers, like, what is he doing? You know, like, where is he going? You get to kind of see that, and that's where it gets me excited. So I know you guys.
They're no longer the B team.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. There's a character that pops up that I did not expect I was gonna see at all. I'm not saying it's a big character, just from past movies. I was like, oh, I remember him. And there's another person that pops up that y'all do know. You'll notice him immediately.
In the first episode.
First episode.
So let me get you got Zemo popping up. You got my girl Emily Van Camp, who also plays in The Resident. Check her out. I love her. She's one of my faves.
It's neither one of those. It's neither
what?
One of them. So I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no more. And I'm not trying to overhype it or nothing. I'm just saying that one character, when you see him pop up, you're gonna be okay. This is obvious. It makes sense that this character will pop up. Another character, nobody would guess. Who
War Machine.
I ain't saying nothing.
Well, we know he's coming. I think we've seen him in a trailer.
It's just. I mean, it could be a villain too.
That's true.
But yeah, I'm gonna have my reviews and my recaps. I'm sure OneTakeBigDog is, and like you said, Lamont, if you have me, I'm gonna be there every Friday, my brother.
We there, baby.
Same time to chop it up with you guys or whatever.
Yeah, man.